everyone. I have something important that I want to talk to you about today, and part of it is makeup, obviously, but a bigger part of it is self-confidence. And it might seem strange that I'm talking about self-confidence when I'm on here with no makeup, and I have a really bad monthly hormonal breakout. So for me to be on here talking about self-confidence is kind of funny, but hear me out. So I wanted to do a video today, and the old me would have woken up with a monthly breakout and said, no way, I'm not going on camera, not happening. New me obviously is still not crazy about it, but I woke up, I saw what I had to work with, and I said, this could be a really good opportunity because I've had many of you reach out to me and say that you get hormonal breakouts as well, and you've asked me if our products could work for you. And so I thought, this is a good opportunity to show you, not just saying, yes, they'll work for you, but actually show you that they really will. And I wanted to just use that as a reminder that we all have our flaws, or perceived flaws, I guess. For some people, it's hormonal breakouts. For other people, it could be, any variety of things. But we're all beautiful in our own way and awesome. And the term that I like to use is flawsome. And what that means is that we are all awesome, flaws and all. Like, seriously, this is me, this is it, and I like it. So, all right, so I'm gonna show you, start with primer. Super easy to use, shake it up. A couple spritzes. I'm gonna wait for it to dry a little bit. It only takes a second. And then I'm gonna be showing you the Botanical foundation. This is in the shade Olive 1. And you can see I've been using this for quite a few months now, and there's barely even a dent in it. I mean, it's gonna last forever. That's because this is 50% pigment, and that means that you just use a tiny little bit for great coverage. It'll last for a long time. I'm going to use the Blenderful. The way that I use this, there's a few different ways. Some people prefer it dry. I use it damp. I put it under the faucet and I squeeze it as it absorbs the water. And I do that a few times until it plumps up and gets softer. This is by far the best one that I've ever used. I mean, I've used lots of different beauty blenders and buds and all kinds of things. This is the best. It's the softest one. It's amazing. I like the shape of it and everything. So I do that until it absorbs all the water, and then I squeeze all the water out so that it's not soaking wet, but it's just damp. Then what I do is I take my foundation, and you use a 1/4 to a 1/2 turn, and since I'm broken out right now, I'm going to use a 1/2 turn. So you put your Blenderful in there. You don't have to press down really hard. Just touch it there, turn, boom, there you go. All right, so I'm gonna start with half a face. Well, it's kind of weird, half a face. I'm gonna start by doing half of my face, not having half of a face. And I'm gonna show you just how, look at that, seriously, look at that, that's incredible. So I just dot it on my face to start. Some people just press, other people press and turn just a tiny little bit. So you just see what works for you. And then once I've pressed the product onto my face, you just blend. Now you definitely want to be sure to blend back onto your ears and down onto your neck, because trust me people, you do not want the line. Nobody likes the line. So you just blend it in, and it seriously takes like 30 seconds and you're done. Look at that. Incredible. Look at that. Gives you such a finished, wonderful look. It was created, our product line was created for stage and screen. And it's been around for about 60 years. We're not a new company. We're not, testing things out and trying to see what works. We have been doing it for 60 years. We know what products work. These are tried and true. These are the favorites of the makeup artists that have been using them for decades, all compiled in one place, and now available to the general public. So there you go. Again, blend down. So then once you've done that, you can flip it over, use this part of your blenderful, get into all the little crevices around your nose. I know that I look ridiculous. I make ridiculous faces when I do this, and I don't care. That's the beauty of it. Old me may have cared. New me does not care. I'm here to help you, regardless of how ridiculous I look. So there you go. Love it, love it, love it. This foundation is 50% pigment. It's wax-based. What that means, and do not freak out, it doesn't mean that it's super heavy on your face and gonna feel like you have just some heavy stuff, heavy candle wax or something. It doesn't feel like that. It's totally lightweight, doesn't feel like anything. It sits on top of your skin, so it doesn't absorb into your skin and cause breakouts. It's good for all skin types. Really, I don't even need to be blending anymore. It's done. It's been done for like a full minute. I'm just still yapping. So it doesn't absorb into your skin. It's good for all skin types. It's very versatile. There's, whoa, lots of different ways that you can use it. If you prefer more of a BB cream consistency, you can take a little bit of this with a spatula or with your fingernail, scrape it off, put it on the back of your hand, and then put either like some Skin Therapist or Must Do, and kind of wipe it around like that, blend it together, and then use either your brush or your blenderful and put it on. It'll be a little bit more like a BB cream. Or you can use it just with a dry or wet blenderful or with a brush. This is so pigmented, you do not need a powder over top. There's no need for it. You can if you prefer, but you don't need it, because this is just amazing. So there you go. Again, this is LimeLight by Alcone Botanical Foundation. I'm using the shade Olive 1. Couldn't remember because I switch between Olive 1 and Shinto 1. And there you go. All right, have a good day, everyone.